The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for Tuesday, December 10th, tease that Steffy will have some tough questions for her brother Thomas. As B&B viewers know, Steffy just learned that Thomas and Chocolate made an all-out effort to get Hope to come back to Forrester Creations and resurrect the Hope for the future life. According to B&B spoilers, Steffy will question Thomas about what he's up to and about why he's using Douglas to try to manipulate Hope into returning to Forrester Creation. Steffy thinks that Thomas should just mind his own business and let Hope and Liam enjoy their life together with Beth. Steffy will tell Thomas in no uncertain terms to stay away from Hope, but B&B spoilers indicate that Thomas will end up giving as good as he gets during their argument. He will probably try to tell Steffy that she will benefit from his plan too, if things work out the way that he wants. Of course, Thomas' endgame is to be with Hope, while Steffy is with Liam. But Steffy gon' be on board with this plan, and she will let her brother know it. Meanwhile, on Tuesday's new episode of B&B, Brooke will seriously disappoint Rich. As B&B viewers know, Rich had just made a last-ditch effort to save his marriage to Brooke. He told Brooke that their marriage is God saving, and that he's willing to put in the hard work and effort to make it work. Of course, what Rich really wants is for Brooke to forgive Thomas so that they can move forward together in their marriage. Rich said that he was willing to forgive Brooke for withholding Thomas' death from him, and that he just wants to put this terrible past few weeks behind them and move forward in the spirit of love and forgiveness. Unfortunately, B&B spoilers say that Brooke will outright reject Rich's request and that she will be unwilling to forgive Thomas for his actions. As B&B viewers know, she's still outraged that Thomas didn't tell her that Beth were alive right away, and she's incensed that he manipulated her into marrying him. It appears that Brooke will tell Rick that she just can't forgive Thomas. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers also say that Brooke will have some terms on her own, and that she will tell him exactly what it will take for them to reunite. Exactly what she demands remains to be seen, but it will probably involve Rich disowning Thomas or admitting that Thomas is irredeemable. At any rate, it's going to be something that Rich will not do. B&B spoilers say that Brooke and Rich will indeed sign the divorce paper, and their marriage will be over. They simply won't be able to come to terms that are agreeable for each other, and so they will decide to walk away from the marriage. Liam has two of his own children on The Bold and the Beautiful. Now he's also been asked to be a stepfather to Douglas. Hope shouldn't be putting the man she claims to love more than any other in this awkward position. But that's what's happening in this fictional version of Los Angeles, California. Meanwhile, the band of Liam's assistants, Thomas, has maneuvered his way back into Hope's life. The latest victory puts Thomas in direct contact with her for what projects as years to come. Hope hasn't been open with Liam about what actually is a two-step plan. She doesn't merely intend to share custody of Douglas with his father. No, Hope intends to obtain full, legal custody of Samary's character. How soon Hope plans to take her next step is unknown. Actually, her goal appears to be fluid, as she just realized the unexpected and in a time frame that was much sooner than anticipated. She hasn't shared the full details with Liam because she knows how he feels about Thomas and because she didn't want Clifton's character to become a stumbling block. Thomas and Hope's families can see that Atkinson's character has one major weakness. He's genuinely fond apart, believing that what he feels is love. That allows Hope to influence his emotions, though a more apt way of describing what she's done is manipulation. Even if what Thomas is feeling can be classified in the love category, his manipulative actions undercut whatever good will he projects. Keeping the best secret as long as he did was on our core, but Thomas' insecurities were in play, with him believing that was the only way he could engineer the Thorpe family. As long as Hope maintains regular contact with Thomas, and before she takes her next custody step, all should be okay. But there's no telling what danger will arise when Thomas realizes that Hope intends to have his custody rights stripped. While it doesn't feel likely, Thomas could stabilize himself by obtaining mental health treatment. In that scenario, Hope might opt to not pursue her second legal goal. However, if Thomas remains erratic, then Hope will move ahead at some point. Thomas' reactions could seem predictable. Hope must keep Liam fully informed from this point on, as she will need the support of as many people as possible. And the last thing Hope should want is for Liam to distrust her, like Thomas surely will come to do. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers reveal Brooke knows that Rich and Sonna are both staying at the Forrester Estate guest house. Of course, Brooke is angry and believes that Saunders is manipulating the situation. Will she go after the Vegas vision? How far will she go to keep her man away from other women? B&B spoilers indicate that Saunders' feelings for Rich have grown. At first she was infatuated by daydreams of spending money without worrying about the cost of anything. However, after getting to know the designer, she has fallen hard for him. She is definitely in serious like with him, and might even be falling in love. Even though Rich isn't hiding Sonna away from the world, he hasn't really been seen in public with her. All of their passionate smooches have been in private, behind the closed front door of the Forrester estate. It's no wonder Brooke was taken by surprise that the two were living in the same house together. Eric also had no idea that Rich was even seeing someone else. It appears that Sonna Eric's little secret. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers reveal Brooke has been told by her sister that Rich and Sonna are both staying at Eric and Queen's guest house. Instead of taking responsibility for chasing Rich away, she becomes furious at Sonna. Brooke believes the other woman is taking advantage of the situation. Wanting to hold on to Rich for herself, Brooke will become determined to get revenge and chase Sonna away. Some fans believe that Brooke will go after Sonner with everything she has. The two women have never been pals, that's for sure. However, Brooke hadn't even thought of Sonner lately until her sister mentioned Rick's living arrangement. Another theory is that this is Brooke's demand when Rick gets there is still hope for their marriage. In order to keep her, she might force him to give up his new friend. However, Sonner has been the only one supporting Rich lately. Would he really give her up to go back to his chaotic life with his wife?